Yo, what is up? So, this is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the remake, and what I'm doing here is I'm installing Optiscaler into the game. It literally needs it, so once again, Optiscaler saves the day. There is no frame generation on the game, believe it or not, for AMD or Nvidia. So that is a surprise that even Nvidia haven't got it. So what I had to do with the 4090, I had to paste the command in, literally for that to be activated. Uh, as far as AMD goes, I just imagine there's nothing in there for us. But you have got the choice of AFMF. So I haven't tried it yet, but what I did in this video is I actually used the Optiscaler, Opti Frame Gen, because nothing else worked. So I did actually go through the options in this video. You will literally see it at the midway point, but I thought I'd just explore every option anyway, because this is really good, this latest Optiscaler. You got about 3 or 4 different ways of applying the frame generation depending on what GPU you got. I mean, AMD's fluid motion frames actually could work pretty well, but I've literally only got the game to date, so I haven't had the time to test that, but I probably will have a look at it. But it wouldn't surprise me, because I do feel that's getting better in some games, and Opti Frame Gen is usually worse, because it's like sort of mature tech, and it does seem to break some games. So I wasn't too sure how it was doing, but I mean, it felt slightly delayed, I'd say. So, but it seems to work. I mean, I did put anti-lag on, and it felt better when in the AMD software. So it probably won't show it in the video, but I did press Alt and R to activate the anti-lag. So I mean, it felt playable, definitely. I mean, what I will say, it does work well on the 97 XT as long as you're not doing native. So you can use the, I mean, it is quality FSR 4, so I've managed to get FSR 4 in the game, which is great, but the options are actually broken in terms of what it says, because balance is actually quality mode. So again, Optiscaler is so good. I think it is a vital tool for gamers, to be honest, because it's literally telling you actually upscaling from around 960p, which is quality mode at my resolution in anyway, ultra wide 1440p, and then it went to like almost 1100p, which is basically ultra quality, and that was actually quality mode, I believe. So I think it's like 1080 on this, but yeah, I mean, so they've totally mucked that up. So I mean, I haven't literally paid for the game, I have got it for free. I'll leave that up to your imagination how I got that, but I wasn't prepared to sort of pay for it when I think the optimization is really bad. So even though it runs well on the 4090 and the 97 XT at this resolution, but I wouldn't recommend probably buying it if you got say a 3060 or something like that. I wouldn't recommend it, because you are going to have issues, and if your CPU is not the high sort of end, if it's not a high end CPU, you're likely to have issues as well. But I will say it's very playable on the 97 XT. I mean, what I will say is, if they actually make an effort, Konami, to fix this game, put frame generation in and all the other stuff, I may well actually pick it up and support them, but I really don't feel like it at this moment in time. I don't, because I just feel you're sort of encouraging them for bad optimization. So, but anyway, I did see the CEO of Unreal Engine say things need to change with this Unreal Engine, and they're working on 2 major solutions. So that is a bit of good news. I mean, it's a shame they didn't do it for this game, because it's such a good series. I've always liked the Metal Gear Solid series, although I do struggle to sort of remember what's happened in the previous stories. But yeah, I mean, I do think, I mean, I've seen a review of this and all the reviews on Open Critic, and it did get an 87, so it's obviously a very good game. And there is another game I wanted to buy, but I've got a bad feeling about it. Lost So Aside, and I've just got a bad feeling it's going to get an average rating. So it's like you got the choice between a really good game with bad optimization, or it could turn out to be a very average game with good optimization, because I did see it was running pretty well, that Lost So Aside game. So it's like a PS sort of their exclusive coming to the PC. So I mean, it's literally coming out tomorrow, and there's no reviews, so that is a red flag. So I don't know. It could literally be complete trash. So I'm not gonna pre-order it yet. So I mean, it's literally, it's almost, I think it's like £50 anyway. So definitely not until I actually. I mean, how many times going to tell with that? Because I've literally done it. I've made that mistake in the past just by pre-ordering something, and then it's turned out to be bad, like Suicide Squad. So I'm not making that mistake again. Anyway, moving on. So when I first loaded this game up, it did actually give me a bit of nostalgia. I've got to admit. I mean, I remember these games literally as a kid. I mean, I was literally playing them, got into them. So if we focus on the settings here, so that is a ultra quality mode. It's not quality mode, because it's saying it's 1080p and it's not. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Optiscaler is actually vital. It is actually crucial for me to just check everything, because I don't trust these developers anymore. I really don't. I mean, they put frame generation in the game and it don't work, and a lot of people could get caught out by that because they just flick it on. And a lot of like new PC gamers and experienced PC gamers will literally think that's on when it's not. So it's lazy. I don't know what. I mean, it's either pure incompetence or they're just bad at their job. So that this Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Unreal Engine, he has called them out today saying it. So I'm hoping, as I said, he's working on solutions for it. So this needs to get better, because that isn't good enough. And now we're seeing balance mode is actually a quality mode in this game. So it's just stupid. I think it is stupid, really. That's all I can say. So I mean, I was in a predicament. I mean, I really like Metal Gear Solid, but they've done a bad job on optimization. So, I mean, it feels like they're taking a piss out of me and other gamers releasing it like this. So, yeah, I mean, hit them in the pocket, and if they fix it, then yeah, I may invest into it. So that is the first thing, and then what's coming up? There is literally, as I said, there's no frame generation in the game, and it runs badly anyway, so you literally need it. All that, it's all right on the 97 XT without it, but that's not the point. I mean, what's quite pathetic is they have actually put the frame generation in for Nvidia, but it's not even in the menu, so that is stupid. That is completely dumb to me. So that is why you can't use it on AMD with the Nukem mod, because there's no option in the game. So again, you can use OptiFrame Gen, so I'm going to show you how to install that on there. It's pretty easy. I've got the latest build of OptiScaler, which is a test build, but I believe you can do it anyway on the 0.7.9 version, and then you will be able to do it once this officially comes out, this OptiScaler 9.0 Pre-2. So I don't know, I mean, AFMF could be better. It will be easier. You can just flick it on in AMD's app. So I will have to test it out, see what's better. OptiFrame Gen does break a lot of games, so but it seems to be alright in this one. So I'll have to have a look at it, and I will let people know. I might do just a post at the bottom of this video when I find out. So I mean, it's pretty easy to get FSR 4 in the game, and that's looking pretty good. So it looked pretty much similar to DLSS4, which was good. And let's not forget, it's actually 4.0.2. So I've been very, very impressed with that so far in the games I've tried. What I'd say so far is there is a nice bump up in texture detail. So the edge that DLSS4 had, I think, is pretty much almost matching it from what I can see. I haven't. Again, I need to test out more games with the edge stability that I found better on DLSS4 previously with a 4.0.1, but it's looking good so far. So yeah, I'm very impressed with that. So again, I really love this upscaler mod, and I just think it's something every gamer on PC should at least have an attempt to learn. I think. I mean, it's literally if you bought this game and there's no Optiscaler, I'd literally be refunding it myself if I literally bought it, which I haven't. But it just helps people out because, as I said, these developers, it's like a lot of them are losing brain cells when they're developing the game, and then you're in this just basically it's like a hot fix on the game you can use, and it always works pretty well. I mean, you get the odd sort of crash if you don't install it properly, but I always find with this, once I install it on the game, I don't have any issues with it. There's only been a couple of small cases where Mirage, I did have some crashes, but then all I had to do was change it from DLSS to XESS and then overwrite to FSR4, and it was fine. And then I did actually find out that game did have a problem with crashes anyway, but it just wouldn't start up properly with a DLSS selected. And then in Rise of the Ronin, I just had to use XESS instead because it was giving me a bit of ghosting on the over the DLSS upscaling option. So, but XESS can actually sometimes fix the issues you're getting. So here we go. We've literally put Opti FrameGen, which translates it to FSR FrameGen. So once I quit the game, load it up for it to be active. I was going to disable motion vectors, but then I quickly realised that's only for Intel's frame generation. But I thought, well, if it doesn't work, but there's no Intel frame generation in the game to my knowledge, so that would have been a waste of time. So I had to press insert. So with this, you have to click active. The only thing that happened was that started bugging out, but it was completely fine. It was just that menu bugging out a bit. So when you pressed insert again, there was no issues. It was just you get a buggy menu for some reason. I thought that might fix it, but so again, I think AFMF may be the better option, to be honest, but because Optiscaler, the developer, well, there's quite a few developers working on this Optiscaler, so it's not just one person, and they did say in one of their release notes that they're working on Opti FrameGen to make it better. So there's going to be issues with it. But it did seem to be alright in this game. The only thing I felt was a slight delay. So I don't know if it's going to show me bringing the... It probably won't, because I'll find that the app just... When you're literally recording, nothing comes out in the video. It doesn't show the actual app. So I'm probably doing it here, I think. I did actually show up. Huh. Yeah, so I just put that on, and then it felt better. So maybe it was that. It will have been a lot easier, to be honest, just to turn AFMF on, but I thought I wanted to. I felt like trying OptiFrameGen to see if that's improved. That's why I've literally done it. But I'd probably recommend AFMF in this game if you do get it anyway. Again, I'm not forcing people to buy it. I can completely understand. But I thought I'd do this because I know a lot of people that follow me. They've got a 97 XT. So if you really do want to play it, it does run well. I mean, there's nothing. I was literally thinking, there's going to be some stutters, but it feels alright. So, I mean, I saw the 5090 and the 5080 stuttering. So I don't know, maybe that's a Blackwell thing. But it seems pretty smooth on the 4090 and the 97 XT. So I was quite surprised by that. I was thinking, well, that's interesting. I was literally expecting the worst. But definitely, I think the FPS, like, it should be running better. It should be a higher FPS. But that again, that's Unreal Engine for you. But I think the game is obviously going to be a really good game, I think. So, I mean, I admit I wasn't even going to bother with it. But then I thought, well, I got a bit of FOMO for it because I've really enjoyed these games in the past. Metal Gear Solid. I mean, he's a genius. Kojima, for me. I just always really like his games. I really liked Death Stranding on the PC. I did play on the PS5 as well, but yeah, I mean, I just think his games are like movies, and they're so interesting that they're definitely sort of weird games, but that's up my street anyway. So he thinks out of the box. He's very creative. Just fantastic games, really. So the more I thought about it, coming up to the release, the more I thought, well, I should be looking at least checking it out because it's a remake. I mean, it's just sad the optimization is bad, but I mean, I was expecting a lot worse, I admit, but the options do annoy me. That, I mean, balanced is actually quality mode, and then there's no frame generation in the game, stuff like that. Just the basics. They get the basics wrong. They don't deserve your money straight away. That's literally how I feel about it. So this is coming towards the end of the video. So that's how you get FSR 4 into the game. You can use, obviously, frame generation. You don't have to use it on the 97 XT. You will need to download Lol's mod from just type in Lol's mod Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and it literally comes up on Reddit and it gives you the link. So that will unlock the frame rate because it's locked to 60 for some reason. I don't know why. Again, that is just their speciality with some developers doing things that make no logical sense whatsoever. So you will need to download Lol's mod also if you have an ultra wide monitor like me, because it's not very good, the default implementation. There's just a lot of black bars in the game, so it literally fills up your screen once you download his mod. So I'd recommend that. Anyway, that's it for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.